Opportunities for the Greater Phoenix Economic Council. I'm sitting here with Glenn Lurie, CEO of Synchronoss. Glenn, thank you for taking the time to speak with us.
My pleasure. Nice to see you.
How's CES been going so far?
CES has been great. I think this is my 15th plus CES, so they get better and better. What's really exciting about CES this year is everything's wireless. All the conversations really are about wireless and IoT and 5G, and so the show is becoming, yes, it's about consumer electronics, but it's becoming about how wireless takes the show and takes those products to the next level. So for us here at Synchronoss and here in our, I call it our booth, but our area has been really fantastic.
Great. And can you tell us a little bit about Synchronoss?
Sure. Synchronoss is about a 20-year-old company, went public about 15 years ago. We focus on what we call TMT, so technology, media, and telecommunications companies, and we are a SaaS, software as a service, and services company in that space. And we focus in about 4 key areas, like I said, it's a really great time to be in the space that we're in.
And I know there's been quite a few changes over the last couple of years with Synchronoss.
Yeah,
you joining one of them.
Yeah.
Another big change is that you're going to be opening your second headquarters in Phoenix. Can you talk a little bit about that? What brought you to Phoenix? What
Sure.
you're most excited about?
Sure. So first of all, I have to come clean. I lived in Phoenix, as we discussed 22 years ago. I launched the AT&T wireless network there. I was with AT&T Wireless and AT&T for 27 years. I retired and then joined Synchronoss a little over a year ago. I love Phoenix. My wife and I and our kids were there when they were little. They're not little anymore. And it's a place that we made a ton of friends in our time there, and just always loved the desert, and always said we'd come back. And so when I retired, I did buy a house in Paradise Valley. Not why the office is going to Phoenix. Everybody questions, oh, it must be because you have a house there. It's really not. I put a team together of some very, very smart folks to go do an analysis of where our second headquarters should be. And we looked at a whole bunch of different places, and candidly, when we started, Phoenix was one we wanted to take a look at. By the end of the evaluation, Phoenix won by a mile, and it was actually really impressive, and I learned a lot about Phoenix that I didn't know, whether it's about the number of schools and students around and how fantastic U of A and ASU are doing, but also just about the environment, the startup environment, the technology environment, the innovation, and that's exactly what we're looking for as a company.
Great. And for Greater Phoenix in general, what do you see for smart cities, smart communities, and how your company plays into that?
Well, first of all, I'm a smart city zealot. I mean, at AT&T, I launched the IoT business there many, many years ago. I'm a big believer that all cities have to become smart, and the only way we're going to make lives better for the folks that live there. Very, very smart mayors, right, and governors understand that and are investing in smart cities. I think the opportunity there is fantastic. You got to start somewhere, and I know that ASU has got a big program they're putting in place. We plan on being a part of that. We just launched a smart buildings platform that actually we believe will be a strong basis for what you build into a smart city. We have our own smart city platform that we do business with AT&T on. So we're excited to be in a place where the city wants to innovate, right? And we want to innovate within that city and be a part of that community.
Great. And are there any other big announcements you've made with CES this year?
Yeah, we made a couple of announcements, a couple of things we're doing with blockchain and some other things. We'll be making a lot more in the first quarter. I'm really excited about the progress we've made. Obviously, joining the company a year ago, we've set on some new directions. We brought in some incredible talent. The change to have the dual headquarters are all really positive things in how we want to grow the business. And so, no, I think 19 will be an exciting year for us. And again, the company's very excited about getting the office open. We're hoping early February and starting to bring employees and folks to Phoenix.
Great. Well, February is a great time of year to be in Phoenix.
It is.
Beautiful weather.
Yeah.
So, and last question for you. You are a big soccer fan.
I am.
Soccer player. Anything that jumps out at you in Phoenix for?
Well, I think the Rising done very well. I mean, Phoenix. Yeah, look, it's a good soccer community. Both of my children were big-time players. Played in college. My son actually played professionally, and we spent a lot of time in Phoenix, right? Because I think it's Reach 16 or the complex. A lot of our tournaments were there. The soccer community is fantastic there. I'm excited to be around it. I'm just really excited about what's happening with soccer in the United States. Seeing, Atlanta draw 70,000 people to a game and how well MLS is doing. But it's also what's exciting is the youth end of it. So no, Phoenix is well known for putting out a lot of great players, and it'll be fun to see kind of where the pro game goes in Phoenix.
Great. Well, Glenn, we're looking forward to having you in February officially, and it was good to meet you. Thank
Nice
you
to
so
meet
much.
you. Well, thanks for having me.
Yes.